Hi, my name is Kanpong Tawisuk. I'm the student body president. We represent student body associations. We and other students in this video will share our opinions about the importance of student services and activity fee.
I came here when I was 17. I knew I wanted to get an education. I knew I wanted my daughter somewhere safe, and it gave me both of those.
I've been to 3 community colleges now. The first couple times I was attending classes sort of passively. At SCC, I got engaged in the ebb tide and then immediately was a part of this campus community, and it became more of just a place to get a diploma.
I came to Shoreline for theater for this group.
I live all the way out in South Seattle, so it shows you how prestigious this program is.
Shoreline Community College is recommended hands down for audio engineering programs and for the fact that they actually have a thriving theater community here.
That's like one of the reasons of why I'm going to school is to play softball.
I came from Shalis, Washington to all the way up to Seattle to attend Shoreline Community College and play tennis here.
Well, it will keep me here if those programs are open. If the programs are not open, I will not be able to come here because I really need those reading, writing studio centers to be open for people like me that really needs the help and to further my education, because if they're not here, I would have to seek somewhere else to go.
Less funding means less services for students. Since almost all of our money is entirely devoted to the service of students, a cut in our funding would mean that we could provide less academic assistance.
And if it's not there, then I can't do it because I don't have support at home.
It'd probably be difficult to attract editors. We are already working way beyond the hours that we're getting paid for.
The last thing that we need is to have the funding cut. I mean, then what? Then we lose what, a teacher or an advisor, or we lose a part of the theater program? No, like that's not okay.
Well, I remember when they were talking about actually cutting this, like all the sports here, so.
Our department wasn't fully funded. We couldn't do things like take a trip to Reno and compete, and we wouldn't get that experience that just builds people as musicians and then just overall.
Due to the budget cuts and due to a lot of things, we'll not be able to create a lot of events that will happen on campus.
One of the options I think that's in consideration is cutting the advisor's stipend, which would, I don't know what that would do. It might just end the ebb tide altogether. And for a paper that's been a part of the school almost as long as the school has been around, that's just devastating.
And this will eventually result in the lack of opportunities that students would get except the education part. There would be a lot to change, and student life would be impacted as they would not be given the right kind of experience that they should get.
I would say it would be a lot of people not having to do what they love to do. I love acting, I love drama, I love working with film and video, I love writing. I and other people in the department would be like, what do we do now? Because this is what I'm supposed to do.
I guess I would say that it's made a huge difference in my experience.
Oh, participating in these events has done a lot for my personal growth. I'd say I've become so much more comfortable with speaking in front of people.
Instead of going off to a university, I decided to come to a community college, and then playing softball made me get an extra experience, I guess, and helped me kind of time manage and grow up a little bit more.
Working at the ebb tide has given me this opportunity to see myself as a leader, and I think that's maybe the biggest impact it's had on me.
I found joy being sincere joy being in the drama department and working with students.
It makes it more of a reason to enjoy coming to class every day.
I strongly believe that the increase of the fee will be benefit on student more than a burden on student.
Typically I'm not for raising fees, but it's for a really good purpose, it's for a good cause.
I think they'd be more willing to pay fees in order to take these classes than not have them at all.
If they're smart, they'll act like, hey, take this $15, because if it's a choice between $15 and not being able to pursue your degree, $15 is nothing.
If it can get students more excited about their educational experience, then 15 and 20 bucks is a drop in the bucket.
What would be significant is if they come to school, they make that investment, that substantial investment just from tuition, and then they don't have all these opportunities to be engaged in a campus. You know, they can go from home to all these other online schools. What makes SCC, I think, different is that they have such a vibrant on-campus community. And that's what these funds are going to.